His results are, well, almost unbelievable. And the baby girl that you're about to see is today, at 16, in her second year at university.
Are you ready? We're going to do some reading. Here we go. Here we go. Head. There we go. Hand. Very good. Pointing. Foot. Teeth. Very good. Ear. Good. Belly. Good. Hair. Good. Eating. Good. Finger. Good.
And Alika's father, Dr. Robert Titzer, is a little mature now, of course, than back there in 1993, joins us, same man, along with Dylan Gabriel, who's happily reading out words aloud. Hello, Gabriel. At 15 months. 15 months he's reading.
See what that
and Tia.
Yes.
Yes, hello, Tia. Tia moved on to books ages ago, proper books, and she's still 2 years old.
Barry, she's 2.5.
She's 3 in May.
She's 3 in May.
Yeah.
Okay, a Taurus.
Well, Doctor, this is most interesting. I mean, having seen your daughter at 9 months reading off these flashcards, when was she able to pick up a fairly basic book and start reading for herself?
Around 18 months, I actually thought I would teach her phonics because she knew hundreds and hundreds of words. So I wrote down a B, and I had not taught her the alphabet yet. So when she saw the B, she said ba. Then I put down a T, and she said t.
Right.
And then whenever I put down T-I-O-N and she said shun, then I knew that she'd actually figured out phonics, as we have babies all over the world who have figured out phonics on their own.
Because one of the things that, I mean, one of the things that people say is that at that age, a baby might be able to gradually learn the shape of a word.
Right, yes.
And just recognise the shape of it. So that is what's happening.
That is what's happening. Initially, all these babies initially just memorize the general shape of the word.
Yeah.
But after they memorize enough shapes, they figure out, they read bib, book, bottle, and then they figure out that the B makes the B sound.
When did you figure out, as a father and as a doctor, see, I've never heard of this before, that a baby under 1, a baby of 9 months old, could look at a word of a number of letters, not just A and T and B, but proper words, and be able to read them? I mean, when did you figure that out, and how does it work?
Well, I was studying infant development at Indiana University, and at the same time I was dropping my own baby off at the babysitter's house, and I did this because most of the television is not appropriate for babies. I didn't want her watching any baby videos or mindless TV shows. Infants have tens of thousands of new synapses forming every single second, and I just did not want all that wasted time. So I told the babysitter, anytime you're busy cooking or doing anything other than watching my baby, please put this video in. And I did not know that it was going to work. I feel like I got very, very lucky.
The video showed words?
The video, I used this multisensory interactive approach that I was learning about how babies learn about objects. If you think about a little baby and how the baby learns about an object, they put it in their mouth, they move it, they look at it, they touch it, they listen to it.
Multi-sensing, yeah.
It's a multisensory approach. I applied the same principle to language, because right now we're leaving out the written form of language. We talk to babies, but we don't allow them to see the language.
And so are you saying that the part of the brain that allows them to recognise a spoken word like no, or food, or milk, and that sets off a little response to the brain, oh, they're talking about milk. If you show them the word at the same time, that same part of the brain is able to process that information.
Yes, and simultaneously make all these natural connections, because the baby's naturally getting tens of thousands of new connections every second.
Well, let's talk to a couple of parents now. Patricia, you've been using this with Dylan Gabriel.
Yes, I've been using it since he's been about just over 5 months.
And when did he start to be able to read words off cards?
He could recognise words. I could see him like pointing to his nose if you saw the word nose when he was just under 12 months. And then just after 12 months, he actually started saying the words.
Well, we've got a video of him here. This is of you and Dylan at home. And at 15 months, this is 1 year and 3 months old.
Can we go and see what that brown thing is? Yellow.
Yellow. What's this one?
Go.
Hey, good boy. What is this?
Blue leg.
That says leg, yes. What does this say?
Daddy. Nose.
Blueberry.
Wow,
I
blueberry.
know that. I know, Patricia, I know this must make you feel really proud, because it would any mum or any parent who said. Do you think? I mean, do you think it's important, essential that such a small child learns to read at that age?
No, I certainly don't think it's essential, but he absolutely loves words. He loves books. His books are his toys. He really, really enjoys it.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Yeah.
Exactly. And now he'll have an advantage when he goes to school. He'll be able
I
to
speak
read.
as someone who, when I had twins quite a long time ago now, twin boys, and it was very fashionable then to show them flashcards of individual letters, abacus, you know, and all that kind of stuff. It used to drive, because I thought I had to try this. As a mother, it drove me mad, and I abandoned it. It didn't work for my kids at all.
I think that's very abstract if you think about it. I mean, imagine a 2-year-old who doesn't know how to read. And this is what we do, is we show them individual letters. They don't even know what the letters are used for. To me, that is extremely abstract. But what the babies are doing is not abstract, because they're making the natural connections.
OK, well, I mean, there are videos that we're not bothering to show here tonight of other children who've gone on your course, because we don't have time to show them, but they're and they're not prodigies. Now, Tia, who's gone off to mummy.
Bye, Tia.
Bye, Tia. It was great to see you. OK. See you, Tia. But luckily we have Tia on tape. And this is Tia at 2½, reading a book. Yeah. Reading a book and clearly understanding the story. Yeah.
Oh, should we do this one? What's this one?
I wanted to be an astronaut. Mum said no. I wanted to be a painter, but Mum said no. I want to be a doctor, but Mum said no. I want to be a diver, but Mum said no. I want to be a gardener, Mum said no. I want to be a writer, Mum said yes.
Yeah!
How long's she been reading for like that, Barry?
Well, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, good while now. I can't remember actually when she started to do the books, but she's got a whole library of books at home. She loves to read. I want to read books every night. I want to read books.
Were you surprised and gobsmacked, as I would have been, if I got hold of this system and applied it to our children? I think half came back and disappeared again, when they were sort of 9 months and a year old, and seeing that they clearly were responding. Were you as gobsmacked as I would have been?
I was surprised, because I didn't think, you know, you're sort of sceptical and think, oh, does it really work? But when you see this, after watching the video for a couple of months, she's touching her nose, she's putting her arms up to what it says on the screen. Absolutely amazing.
Two things, I mean, two potential negatives. One, is this hop housing? Is this putting unnecessary pressure on children?
I think the reverse is true. My children are ages 16 and 13. They've had no pressure in school. School is so easy for them. They have more free time to play. I think the hot housing thing is more if they're involved in one activity after another and there's a lot of stress. They had more free time than almost any other children, because while the other children were doing homework, they were playing. They were already finished with all their homework.
Okay. I suppose, really, as long as they're enjoying it, that's
do you think he could write a letter to Daddy? might have solved the problem. Okay.
I want to mention I'm also going to be at the baby show this weekend.
Oh, the baby show.
So if people want more information, they can find out.
Okay, all right, thanks for telling us. And actually, if you want more details of the doctor's reading techniques, you can find them on our website, channel4.com/Richard and Judy. Now, you know we show you the